Hello, I'm going to show you how you can make tender fee payments on the Ebonyi procurement system. First, you need to decide on the tender you want to pay. On the tender advertisement table, you have the three latest tender here. But when you click tender advertisement, it takes you to other tender adverts that has been published by different MDAs. You can search here by procuring entity, or you can scroll down and then see. For example, you want to pay for uh, a project from that is right on the tender on the first page. When you scroll down, let's say I want to pay for this project which I saw. Yeah, let me go back to the index page, the home page. Okay, let's say I want to pay for this published by Ministry of Youth and Sports. It's just a demo project which we uploaded for the purpose of this video tutorial. So you can either click from here. When you click from here, it takes you to the full details. So from here you can see the title of the project and other details, and also the bid opening and submission there, and the amount you are paying. You see, this is 100 naira. So like I said earlier, it's just a demo. You see pay for tender link, but you can only pay after you are logged into your dashboard. So you need to click login. So when you click login, you provide your login details. So when you are logged in, remember, after registration, your registration must be approved before you can perform tender functions. And when it's approved, you see the success message on your dashboard. Before you proceed, you need to go back to your registration. You do this only once. Then you click UNSPSC. This is where you select your area of interest. So when you choose this, for example, if I'm into construction, or you can search from here using this search. Let's say my area of interest is let's say construction. I'm into construction and clothing supplies. So you can either select from here. This is building and construction, machineries and accessories. This is building facility and other. So you can either click here, or you can click this button to expand this. So when you click this, you have other options. So this is where you select your area of interest. So let's say I'm into construction and also materials supply. Let's say I'm also into clothing. So you see, we have different clothing here. So let's say I'm selecting this as well. So when you are done with that, you can select as many as you want. Then you click submit. And if you make any mistake, you can just, for example, if you want to, let's say you added this component and you want to delete it, you just select it, you highlight the row, then you click backspace on your keyboard to delete. So that's how, let's say you're also into business communication, maybe I want to include infotech, so I click submit again. That's how you can modify what you have submitted. So when you go back to your dashboard and you refresh the page, right click and refresh, it should show the when you refresh, you go back to UNSPSC, you see now it has all this. So you can even delete from here. This was submitted twice, loading. You see this one, you can also remove it from here. So with this now you have selected your area of interest, so you can go back to you do this only once. You don't need to do it anytime you want to pay for tender advice, because I've not done it before. That's why I didn't show you how to do it in the registration video. So to pay for the tender advice, you go to bid, then bid activity, you click tender advertisement. You can see it under bid activity or tender workspace. Then when you scroll, you can search from here. Say you are searching, you want to filter according to ministries. You select, then you click search. Or you can use keyword youth, Ministry of Youth. You can refresh the page. Let me click on the page again. Okay, you need to select the tender you want to pay for from here. We are paying for the one for Ministry of Youth. This is it. Ministry of Youth and Sports. Okay, this is the appropriate place to search. The search button here, not the one top, this one. So if you are searching for, let's say, Ministry of Works, just click Works, type Works here. You see it's showing all the projects from Ministry of Works. If you are searching for Ministry of Education, you just put Education. You see it's showing all from Education. Then since it's from Youth, we just put Youth. So this is the project we are interested in. Then you click the products, the tender advert. I also forgot to tell you that there is another page on the tender advertisement page, going back to the index page. It's also the tender advert has PDF, which allows you to download a PDF notice. Okay, let me go back to, yes, from here, searching youth. So this is the PDF, the one at the right side. So if you click this PDF, it opens PDF notice, which gives you full details of the tender advertisements. You can download the PDF notice. This is similar to what they used to post or paste on the notice board for different MDAs. So you can download the notice from here. So like I said earlier, to make payment, you click on this link. So when you click on the link, it shows you the full tender and details. You scroll down, then you click pay for tender. The payment is done with your ATM card, either MasterCard, Visa, or Valve. So you key in your card number. I'm going to pause the video while I do that for security purpose. Then after you have done that, you click submit. Then to take you to this page, you click authenticate. It will be loading. After a while, they will send a code to your phone, OTP code. So when the OTP code is sent to your phone, which you use to receive alerts, you input the OTP in the provision here. This may take a little time depending on your bank network. I'm going to pause the video while we wait for the OTP code to be sent. Okay, the OTP code has been sent. Now if in case you didn't get it, you need to click here to receive another OTP code. If you have waited for, like, let's say 1 or 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and you didn't get it, you click it again. So I had to do that to receive it. Then I input the OTP code. It will be sent to your phone, which you use to receive alerts from your bank. Then after that, you click submit. It's processing. You see it shows successful. Don't click anything, just leave it. Automatically to generate your payment receipt for the tender with the name of the company. That's your company name which you used to perform the transaction, your RSC number, payment reference number, then the name of the tender, the description of the tender which you paid for, the tender category, the date of payment, and the beneficiary. Then when you are done, you click print. So you can save this in your computer for reference purpose, although it's also recorded and documented in your dashboard. But you can decide to save this in your computer because you may be requested to submit this as well. So let's say you are saving with Ministry of Youth tender payment. Then you click save. Then after you have saved this is another place you can get this receipt. When you go to purchased beads, you see, you go to transaction history, you can see the receipt there. When you click payment history, so when you click this reference, it also opens the receipt again for you. So you can do this 3 days time, 1 year time, 5 years time, 10 years time. You see that the receipt there. So to process your tender, that's to fill in your prices, you go to purchased bids from your dashboard. Then here you see process bid. So in a case that you have paid for more than one tender, you see them in different rows. So this is the tender we paid for today. You click process bid. And click process bid. It gives you the basic tender information, tender name, procurement plan, the procuring entity, and others. This is provision. This tender is for lot 1, provision of sports wear for Ebonyi Sports Festival. So in the bid we have a technical bid and required bid document, financial bid, then tender document. So first you click on tender documents. You download the tender document, so you can have more than one tender document here. So when you click download, when you click for example, this project does not have drawing, it's a blank bill, so you can give this to your estimator, your quantity surveyor, to help you price it. You can print and give it to him. When the price submits back to you, you can check the rate that he has given you. So you go back to your dashboard and you click financial bid. This is where you are going to key in your desired rate. This project only have one element, which is provision of one set of sportswear. So the rate you want to provide, let's say you have you desire to put 3,000 as your rate. So it automatically multiplies your rate with quantity to give amount. So there is no issue of arithmetic error in this case. So if you check the PDF version of it does not have contingency, so you may desire not to put contingency here. So you can say no contingency because the ministry did not put contingency. say no contingency allowed. Then here you put 0. Then you can scroll down, then you click save. So you have saved that. Click save and you click next. So you can go back to technical bid and the required bid document. So here it's the system automatically reads the company documents which you submitted in your profile during registration. We only submitted 3. CAC certificate, this is the date we submitted it, that's why the status is green. TCC certificate, this is the date submitted it, that's why the status is green. Then we did not submit PENCOM and others, but we submitted a registration certificate with Ebonyi State. This is the date and this is the status. And remember, the procuring entity also have access to all these things. So this is part of what they use to assess you. So the next is a questionnaire. The procuring entity published a questionnaire which has scores depending on what you select. But remember, if you want to lie and you select something that you know is wrong, they may deny you of the contract if they later find out in future. So here they say, how many similar projects have you successfully implemented? This project is supply of sportswear. So if you have successfully implemented such project, the number of times with how many clients have you successfully implemented it. So let's say 1 to 3. Each of these has score. If it is 1 to 3 or if it is 4, you just click. Then, do you have a cloth making factory in Ebonyi State? Yes or no. If you have, you say yes. If you don't have, you say no. Then when you are done, you click submit. You must click submit so that your details will be sent to the procuring entity or the MDA. So the next is required bid document. These are the documents which the MDA requests that you should upload. This here they say product description and specification. So if you have it for this particular project, since you are supplying something, they may request you to upload. In some other project, they may request you to upload your work method statements, your proposed project plan, schedule of work or others. So you click browse, then you go to, so you can upload. I'm just uploading as something there. It's just an example. So if you have it, you upload the appropriate document, which is a PDF, because the MDA can view what you have uploaded. Just like this, when they click it, they'll be able to view it. So you click next. Okay, we have done this, we have already saved this before, but when you click next, you can save again. Then you click next. Remember, the reason why I save is because I've already imputed the rate before now. If you have not imputed the rate, if you click save, it will not save. You click next. Then this is the final place. You click submit. You click yes. So after submission, your details will be sent to the procuring entity, and they cannot open your tender until after tender opening dates as wished. Tender opening date and time. For example, you see this is the tender opening date, 9th of October, and the time is 10:34. T is for time, 10:34 a.m. That's when the tender will be opened. So you can even make corrections. If you, let's say you log out, you can log in again and make corrections before this tender opening date. Let's say I want to log out now. You remember let me log in again. The rates I filled in there was 3,000 per sports uniform. I may decide to change it. I may decide to change the rate which I use. So let's say you have logged out and you are logging in on a later date before the bid opening date. So you can go back to your bid activity, purchase bids. Remember, the opening date is 10 a.m. on 9th of October. So you click process bid. So you see that you see these are the details which we have filled in before. Even after logging out and logging in again, it stayed there. So this is for the technical bid and required bid documents. For example, if you make a mistake in the questionnaire, let's say you remember it's only 3, 1 to 3, so you can change this if you so wish, and you still have, you remember you have a factory. Yes, you do. So you click submit again, so it's going to resubmit your record. So if you want to submit an uploaded, or you want to upload a latest document, you can click upload again. It will overwrite the last one you uploaded. So after this, you click next to the next page. So you remember we used 3,000 here, so you may wish to change it to 2,800. Let's say you have a better place to get your material, so that your price, the tender figure, will be more competitive. So you must click save when you make any correction here. So when you click save, after it's finished loading, it's going to show you successful. Then from there, you go back to, you click next when it's finished saving. You click next, then you click modify. But remember, your rate must show you successful before. Okay, put 0 here again, click save. Your network determines this. So if your network is good, it will show you when you click save, after I show you successful, you click next, then you click modify. So when you click modify, you click yes. So you wait until it gives you a success message that your tender has been successfully resubmitted. So that's how to pay for tender and then submit your tender fee. Thank you. But before you log out, make sure you must wait until it shows you successful.